Hey, buckle down. Looks like it's going to be a zoner versus zoner match.
Okay,
Let's
well,
see. Let's
no
see
offense,
how
but I
good
think
this
we'll be
is.
going down to the like 2-minute mark probably.
Oh, I hope not. But you know how those matches can go against
Yeah,
Samus.
I'm sorry with Samus and Rob.
I mean, Rob could go aggro. Rob has some good movement options.
He could, but then you're all right at the part where this is Samus, so she is kind of a wall as well.
Yeah, it's like Samus just. I notice what Samus players love to do is that they love to retreat with down B, kind of like how he did just now. And yeah, it's like it just turns Samus's relatively big hurt box into a tiny one. Great movement option to just change momentum and retreat really quickly, and
it leaves
it's pretty annoying for the other player.
yeah, and it leaves an obstacle, so you can't necessarily just straightforward push
Yeah.
either. So you have to think about how you're going to go around it, and she might cover that with charge shot, with a jump or something.
So generally with Samus and other slow zoners, I think it helps a lot to make a flowchart or like create a mental, like just a mental list of what options they tend to go for. Like what do they do at the ledge? What do they do when you decide to jump in front of their space? When you shield up against them? Because zoners tend to pick the same options like every single time, and good zoners will have branching paths or flowcharts.
Yeah, if someone's been jumping, then
Yeah.
they're probably going to go for jump, or if they think they're going to probably not jump now because they've done it like 3 times, they'll be like, okay, I'll put a morph ball here, and then cover this area with another charge side, or see what they do.
That's true.
The only real way of like having a decent counter against it is learning your perfect shielding, honestly, from that point, is because then that'll help you push a little more.
Rob at 170, still not dead. Okay, but
Okay,
neutral air going to close it out.
Was that neutral? I couldn't quite see.
I think that was a neutral air because I think back air would have came out a little bit later.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But Dino here sitting at 122.
I mean, Samus is pretty chunky. It's going to be kind of hard to.
15?
All right, thanks for commentating with me real quick, but I'll see you when you come back.
Yeah, I'll be on and off.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, Samus is a pretty chunky character. It can be quite difficult to kill, but I think this is going to be it, yeah. You cannot mash out of that down throw past a certain percentage. Well, yeah, things are pretty neutral heavy so far, but Rob getting put into disadvantage. Dodging the charge shot, thankfully. But, yeah, both these characters, their aerials come out kind of slow, so it's going to be a while. I like the idea that, yeah, throwing out those tiny bombs, because, I mean, what can Rob really do, right? It's like his recovery's pretty slow, so if those bombs get close to the ledge, then yeah, you don't really get enough invulnerability frames to really deal with it. So you just kind of have to tank it. The ledge trap option, okay, yeah, that was a pretty solid ledge trap. Throwing out bombs to cover neutral get up, roll get up, and then Rob opting to do the jump from the ledge, and then Samus killing with the fair. But yeah, I think that was another down throw into UpSmash. Oracle losing another stock to that same kill option. And we're getting some projectile play. Just both players zoning each other out, you know, trading blows. Yeah, I think that these players need to get up in each other's space a little bit more, just because, well, specifically Oracle will probably need to more than DinoParty, because DinoParty with Rob, your neutral B charges pretty quickly. It's intangible, so it will go through those missiles. It will go through, I think it will go through charge shot, and gyro comes out pretty quickly too. So playing the long range zoning game, not probably going to be ideal for Samus. Getting a little bit closer might work out a little bit better. Okay, I like the idea of back air, covering the jump. And yeah, Samus getting cornered a little bit. Let's see if he's going to be able to regain center stage. But it's a bit of a struggle just because Rob is really good at controlling space. Oh, but getting knocked off stage. So what's the option here for Samus? Looks like charge shot will do it if it connects. But charge shot being spent, so up B, yeah, up B is not going to kill Rob at that percentage. It may kill midweight or lightweight, but not Rob. Rob is heavy. And I would have loved to see Samus go for a more aggressive option at the ledge over there. Possibly down air or neutral air off stage. Just because Rob's recovery, very gimpable, so staying on stage against Rob, not always the best option. Sometimes you do need to go for it. Yeah, that side B, not the proper timing. Unfortunately getting punished with the F smash by Oracle. It's going to be interesting to see what stage is going to be coming next, if we're going to be seeing a bigger stage, like Talented or Kalos, or maybe something close quarters, though I believe that Rob still wants a good amount of space to play it safe. We're going to see the same characters coming out. Huh? That was Oracle that won that match. And here we go. We got the run back to PS2. And yeah, I see these gyros. One thing I've noticed is that the gyros don't tend to stay on stage for too long. And the positioning of them, yeah, Samus is able to kind of play around it. And gyro, I think, is probably Rob's best move. I'm not a big Rob player myself, but I mean, this gyro, it persists on stage, and it's such a good option for zoning out the opponent, just maintaining stage control, because yeah, it will stay there. Rob also has a 0 to death combo with the gyro, which includes Z-dropping and then doing nairs over and over again. And it's very hard to pull off. I haven't really seen anyone do it in bracket outside of training mode. But yeah, the character definitely does have some potential. Gyro eating the charge shot. Kind of tossing it back to Rob so he could just throw it back, but yeah, Gyro's still not staying on stage. And okay, the bomb actually allowed Samus to fall out of that up air. So yeah, going high, using that down B for Samus, pretty safe option for the most part. And yeah, it's Samus, often a very like not the most aggressive of characters. We do see aggressive Samuses sometimes, but yeah, just there are so many ways to play safely with this character, and in the end, I think that Rob, in order to bring this a little bit closer, is capitalizing on these instances where Samus is put into disadvantage or can be punished, and then really going aggressive with that. And yeah, like every single time I've seen Samus die was from that down throw into up smash. And I mean, if it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. Until they adapt. And yeah, I think in this situation it's, well, it's baiting. I'm not seeing the baiting out of options from Samus in order to punish. In my experience, Samus's aerials are pretty laggy. Samus does not have relatively good out of shield options aside from her up B. And yeah, and for the most part, it's all about just maintaining zoners and pushing their disadvantage state, because zoners have very good neutrals and they're very good at chipping damage away from you while you're in neutral. And okay, things are getting a little bit dicey for Samus. Will the up smash kill? It will. That's 4 times now. 4 times now being killed with the down throw to up smash. Old reliable. One thing that I would love to see would be properly spacing to avoid those down B bombs that Samus keeps on throwing out, and then throwing out more up airs, kind of like that, because yeah, it's like we realize that Samus is probably going to throw out a down B bomb when she's up in the air above Rob, and if you could kind of predict where Samus is going to go from either left or right, then yeah, an aerial could do it. I think a Nair might go through those down B bombs. I'm not 100% sure of which hitbox has priority. But yeah, Oracle taking the game.